Hello everyone, today we have new video review and this time we can check new kit from Eduard. As you can see, it's a limited edition kit which basically includes plastic from Hasegawa and some extras from Eduard. As you can see, it's called Draken and you can guess which aircrafted copies, especially when you look on this nice box art. It is molded in 1/48 scale as it's shown here. Here you can see comparison with my hand, so it's, let's say, bigger than average sized box. On the side we have marking options. As far as you can see, there are 4 options included. And on the other side there is a short list of the features which are included into this kit. So as I said, Hasegawa plastic parts, Eduard footage, accessories and painting mask, pressing seat wheels and tail hook, here are they shown, and also cartograph printed decals for 4 marking options which we've seen before. That's a top opening box. And inside we find the plastic from Hasegawa. As you can see, almost each sprue is packed into the separate plastic bag, and we can check it closer because we didn't review the original kit, and it's interesting to see the parts division and the molding. I mean, the molding quality should be fine because it's Hasegawa, but of course it's still interesting to check it closer, what's there and how it's designed. So the first one will be the small sprue. I guess this is a nose cone and dashboard. Here you can see them. Nose cones should be assembled out of 2 halves. Inside we have position pins, so at least with alignment there won't be any problem. Next we have sprue with external tank and some of the elements. For example, here you can see the landing gear wheel, and here we have another one which is similar, but also we have here, let's say, another half of the landing gear wheel, because yes, it will be assembled from 2 halves. Some of the landing gear legs parts and some other minor external elements. And here we have elements for the, I guess those will be air intakes. As you can see, there should be assembled from several parts. Again, inside we have position pins, so no worries. And molding quality overall is very good. I mean, you can see here, for example, very thin attachment points, so there shouldn't be any problem with separation and gluing these parts. Next we have transparent plastic sprue, which is packed into the separate plastic bag, of course, so that it won't be scratched or somehow damaged during shipment. And I will show it in the moment. Of course, you will be able to build airplane with open or closed canopy. As you can see, molding quality is excellent. And you don't have to worry about masking all those parts because, of course, Eduard includes masks for the clear elements on the model. Next we have 2 large sprues. Here I will need a second because the back is sealed and I will need to cut it in order to get to the sprues. Actually, I wonder why some manufacturers still seal the backs. I mean, yes, it shows that nobody tried your kit, but from the other side it's really difficult to open and then store sprues back. So here we have fuselage halves. These are quite large parts. I will have to zoom out the camera, and now you can see the parts division is quite unusual, I would say, because we have 1 bottom half and 1 top half, so you won't have the typical seam in the middle here and here. Here we have some minor elements for the wing edges and some external parts. Inside there is almost nothing. For the fuselage parts we have position pins on the edges, so you don't have to worry about the possible problems. And note that the wheel wells are molded together with bottom half, so You won't have to glue anything in order to have them on your craft. Next we have another plastic sprue. Here we have wing parts, and also note how air intakes are molded. They're protected with this large frame, which is quite thick. It's unbreakable, I would say, almost. As you can see, they're molded as one-piece parts, because otherwise you will have seams in such a, let's say, notable and visible area. That's why Hasegawa decided to do them in this way. We have also here nice landing gear legs, some landing gear covers, parts for the pilot seat, and also here cockpit base, which obviously will be improved with Eduard PE and some extra add-ons, for example the resin seat, which was included, which should be included in the kit and was shown on the box. There is separate box with resin accessories, as you can see here. They're protected with several layers of foam. And what we have inside is actually two types of upgrades. We have landing gear wheels. Here they are. Those are typical bracing parts, and with some careful painting you will get a excellent result, I would say. I mean, of course, these parts are notably better than original plastic analogs. And the separate plastic bag contains different parts for the pilot seat and also for the rear hook. Here you can see. We'll move parts a bit. Now you can see. Here is the hook. So pilot seat is also molded in excellent quality, and again it will benefit from careful painting, I mean, because of such detailing. Assembly manual is typical for Eduard. This is a color printed brochure with history note on the first page. It's written in English only. Then we have parts map. Note that some parts won't be used. Then assembly process starts. As you can see, there is separate section for the assembly of the pilot seat. Here we have masks application guide, and here we have a marking guide for 4 marking options which are included into this kit. Next we have PE threads. There are 2 of them. As you can guess, one is pre-painted and one is unpainted. Just give me a second again. So here on the pre-painted we have typical parts for the cockpit detailing, which include the dashboard, the belts, and some of the side panels. As you can see, the quality is also typical for the Eduard, so no worries. Those parts should look good. By the way, note here is a small film for the target side, I guess, and for some other upgrades on the aircraft. Next we have, just a moment, unpainted thread, as I said. This one should be used for the internal and external detailing. As you can see, there is even part for the engine nozzle. Next we have small plastic bag with masks. Here nothing special in a good sense, I would say. Quite a useful bonus for such big model, especially with this nice one-piece canopy. And then there is only one decal sheet, which is not that big in size. I mean, I saw bigger decal sheets from Eduard. Nevertheless, it's printed in cartograph and it's printed in excellent quality, I would say. Here we can find all necessary symbols for 4 marking options, as you can see. Also stencils are included, and I don't see any symbols for the cockpit, so the cockpit detailing will be only with PE parts. But otherwise it's excellent. I mean, I can zoom camera and you might notice that even the small writings are made in a careful way. So that's all for this video review. Of course, you can check full review article on our website, where you will find detailed photos and text in Russian and English. Also, if you like this video, don't forget to press the like button below, and like our Facebook page, subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you can get all fresh articles, videos and other, let's say, interesting materials on time. Thank you for watching, and see you in the next video review as usual.